Then there is the area of categorisation. What you can do in Wikitree is you can group profiles according to whatever you want. And in most situations, this is usually by location of birth or death, and we use it quite extensively in the DNA projects. So as John Agnew was part of our Alan McGee DNA project, this means that I can categorize him, and you do that by clicking on this little symbol here, and it will present you with somewhere that you can fill in whatever category you want to add. So in this case, I have said that he's part of, that he was born or died in Alan McGee parish, and also in Ballystrutter townland. But also I know that he was buried in Ballykeel graveyard, and there are categories for a lot of graveyards. There's a cemeteries project that is trying to create categories for every cemetery in the world. They're doing a pretty good job in Ireland, so a lot of the cemeteries are already on. And in this case, they have already on the Ballykeel graveyard, so I have added that as a category. And when you categorize a profile, what happens is that if you go down to the bottom of the profile, you will see the categories that particular person has been assigned to. So you can see in this case, it is those 3 categories. And if you click on them, it will take you to overall information about that category. You probably can't see this in detail, but I've clicked, this is, if I clicked on Ballykeel graveyard, it gives you some information on the graveyard. So you can, for example, using the cemeteries map, you can actually click on that link and it will take you to a map of the cemetery. It also links into Find a Grave. So if they have a presence on Find a Grave, as in this case they do, by clicking on that, it will take you to the right place for Ballykeel graveyard in Find a Grave. It also then lists all the people that are already on Wikitree that are buried in Ballykeel graveyard. And you will see here that there's already 247 people from Ballykeel graveyard already on Wikitree, and that you can find who they are there in alphabetical order. So you can go take whatever letter in the alphabet that you want and find all of the people that are in the graveyard. At a higher level than categories, you've then got projects. And you can wrap almost like projects around graveyards. And for those that are members of the Belfast branch of the North of Ireland Family History Society, they will know that we already have a Belfast City Cemetery DNA project. And we have linked that to the category of Belfast City Cemetery, the category. And you can see there that you can create front-end pages for these projects. So in this case, we've been able to create a page for our project. You can see the contents there. We've got the aim of the project, a little bit of a history of the cemetery, background, how it was developed and designed, some information on religion, when it was opened, and how it was extended to Glenalina. And then some DNA events that we're holding, and some project links. And then last but not least, remembering the importance of sources on Wikitree. It gives you some sources that would be useful to you if you were researching in the city cemetery. And there's quite a few books that are listed there that have been written on the cemetery. So this is a whole area in itself that could take a separate talk, but it was just to give you a feel for what is possible in Wikitree.